Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
La formazione del Milan. Il numero 7, Javier Zanetti. Il numero 6, Vieira. Il numero 8, Rooney.
So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class... Doku! He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Gabriel. Milan finding their passes. Oh, that is a nice touch. Out to the left it goes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah charging forward, the ball at his feet. Wirtz! And he's heaved it away. It's a throw-in. Looking to play him in. Mohamed Salah. That's very neat. Wirtz receives it in a good position here. Spread out to the left.
This is the time you need that pace.
Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. McAllister, ball's played through. Gakpo gets into a good position. It's Salah! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Over to the left. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Defending of the desperate variety. Soboslai goes short. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. 30 minutes gone. Picked up, brilliant, decent chance! In for the pieces! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Rooney. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mohamed Salah. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Doku looks to get on the end of this. Szoboszlai. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here. And it's Wirtz. Yamal. Lewandowski. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Succumbs to the pressure. Doku is onto this. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Rooney. Rooney! That tested the keeper.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
McAllister. Now it's Gakpo. Tries to pass it through. Kekej receives it in a wide position. Lovely feet. Gakpo has crossed into the middle.
Well played and well cleared.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Milan are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And the second half gets underway. He is just caressing the ball. Doku, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking for the run. And this is Lewandowski. Tries a measured ball. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And that has been cleared. And it's hoisted clear. Gabriel Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe finds himself offside. Van Dijk. Kekej. Now Gakpo.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Gakpo with the cross. And it's been taken short. Wirtz plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, sweet feet. Pings in up he goes! Oh, good stop by the keeper. Zanetti gets good distance on it. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Plenty to aim at here. Great chance! In he goes again. It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So is this the start of a comeback? What has ended up in no man's land? McAllister. Gakpo. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Lewandowski.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Acute ball now, how can he reach it? And he shoots! They've scored! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. And it's Szoboszlai. That's a throw. Passing is crisp and sharp. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That is lovely. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gravenberg. Looking for options for movement. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Konate and Gravenberg. Jones. And it's Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Cross into the box. He'll try to keep this alive. Rooney looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Szoboszlai was in no mood for any of that. And here's the chance to counter. McAllister played out to the left flank. He's gone for goal! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 20. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And he's managed to get free. Now, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. But there's going to be another change here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
McAllister. Now Kerkez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Salah. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! Sticks it away! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mohamed Salah demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just cleared enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And now he has two. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Delivery from Mbappe. Goes for a
Ci
shot!
saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Fiore certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he's been shifted off it. Lewandowski. Vieira, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Shevchenko. So that's it, it is all over. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Rooney taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game, Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. He is just caressing the ball. And it's played in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Fiore. Ronaldinho. Vinicius Junior. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Knocks it into space. Camavinga, can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Ronaldinho. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Carmo. Swung over. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. David Costas.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Tries to play it through. Javi Lopez got a long way forward to join the attack. Camavinga aimed beyond the defence. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Oviedo were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Here comes another cross. Konate gets it away. Takes a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. They've played it short. Camavinga simply refused to be outdone there. And it's Lopez. And he's there to belt it away. Great vision. Showing good feet. Hangs in a cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lewandowski has good running with the ball. Looking for the run. And he was quick to react. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, no joy this time. And he's managed to get rid. And it's a corner. He gets big. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. David Costas. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Camavinga. And he's forced to go back. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that pass just didn't quite work. Terrific header! Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, good ball! That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Camavinga. And that has been slung wide. Over to the other side. That's a shade optimistic. Camavinga. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now this could be a chance. And here's Mbappe. Fiore. He's chosen to go back. And he welcomes. He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Fiore deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe, good purposeful running this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, nice touch. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Ryan claims it, safe hands. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior. So much Vinicius Junior! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Time and again they are repelled. Fiore. Good ball, good take. Tries to pass it through. And he's picked it up out wide. Into the last quarter of an hour. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Opts for safety. Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. David Costas. It'll be a throw-in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10. El dorsal 9.
Doku. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to thread one through. Tries a deft little ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Chips it through. And he's there to clear it. And he's there to retrieve it.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, sweet feet. Takes it. Here's the header! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Camavinga voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.